welcome back to my channel. It's Chelsea, where we talk about all things glam and all things girly. So we have a foundation review, and you guys know I love me some foundation. So today we are talking about the Guerlain L'Essentiel. I think I said that right. This is the High Perfection 24-hour wear foundation. So I will be doing a full day wear test. We're going to have this on for a minimum of 8 hours. I will show you how it looks in my studio lighting, also in natural lighting. We will do some flash photography to see if there's flashback. And of course, I will share with you my final thoughts at the end of the video, so stay tuned for all of that. If you are not subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on my video and watching. I'd love for you to consider subscribing. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. Now let's get right into this video. So like I said, we are looking at the newest launch of foundation from Guerlain, and the packaging is so stunning. Even the box that it came in, I really love this black and gold type of decor on the box. It looks so fancy. So like I said, this is a High Perfection 24-hour wear foundation. I did get mine in the shade 045W, and I am currently wearing it on the face. I do think this particular shade is a really good shade match. I was kind of leery because on the website, the shades do not correspond. The shades look much lighter on the website than they actually do in person. So this particular foundation is exclusive to Selfridges, so you do have to order it from that website if you are interested in purchasing this. This does retail for $52. We get a total of 30 milliliters of product, or 1 fluid ounce of product, and this does claim to have an SPF of 15 within the foundation. Now, I don't have the original foundation from Guerlain that's in this similar packaging, so now I am considering getting the original formula, more of that glowy formula, based on how I might be liking this particular one. So like I said, when you look at Selfridges website and you look at these shades, ooh, they are so not representative of how they actually look. What helped me to choose shade 045 is I looked at the actual arm swatches, because those, in my opinion, are more accurate than the color of this foundation that they show on their website. So I would say take a look at those arm swatches to kind of gauge what shade you might be. And looking at the shade range, there's of course more light shades than there are deeper shades, and there's some more work that can be done in terms of the shade range being inclusive across multiple complexions. So some details about this. This is a foundation made with 96% naturally derived ingredients. It is a high perfection type of finish, and it's supposed to last for 24 hours. This particular foundation, according to Selfridges, is supposed to have a matte formula that will leave your complexion looking seriously immaculate, protected from the harmful UVA and UVB rays. Now, upon application, and as you can see from the demonstration, when this particular foundation is applied to my skin, I do not see the matte formula. I don't see the mattification of it at all. I will also insert a clip of what the foundation looked like after having it on for about 10 to 15 minutes. I just let it sit to see, okay, is it gonna mattify a little bit more? And it kind of did. Not really. Even looking at my skin now, I've had this foundation on for about 4 hours, and I still don't see any mattification. In my opinion, this particular foundation, on my skin at least, leans more like satin-like, maybe even a little dewy. That's just how it's looking on my skin. This is my first time wearing it, so obviously I have to play around with it more, but I don't see mattification coming from this product. However, I do love the finish of this product. I think it looks beautiful. And I'll also share with you the products that I used on my skin so you can see what I'm using to help you understand this look that we have going on here. When doing flash photography, I did see a little bit of flashback with the foundation. It wasn't too harsh, but I definitely saw a more light T-zone versus the perimeter of my face. So for me, any product that leaves any type of flashback, I typically just don't wear it if I'm going to be taking flash photography. I just steer clear of that. But I do like that the flashback is not so intense, so it might be okay to wear. I'll let you make that choice. I think the foundation looks beautiful upon application. So far, 4 hours in, I think we're looking pretty good. Just to let you know what I used on my skin, I did go in with the YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch Concealer for my under eye area and around my T-zone. I did set my face with the Fenty Beauty powder, and I lightly set my face, so didn't like pack on the powder because I didn't want to take away from the foundation itself. And for my T-zone, I went in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in medium, and I topped it with the Pat McGrath Under Eye Blurring Powder in medium. So that's what's, you know, powder wise, base wise, that is what's on my face. I did apply highlighter around here and right here in the T-zone, but no highlighter right here or anything like that. So the kind of dew, the radiance that we see is coming from, I believe, my own skin and the foundation itself. I really enjoy how this foundation also blended over my acne areas of my face. Coming in a little bit closer so you can see, I have some breakouts right along here. I have some right along here as well. And those areas were red before I put on any foundation. I like that this foundation was able to cover those areas. And I feel like this foundation definitely gives us a strong medium type of coverage. You can definitely apply it for a lighter look, but I do think we can build it up to a nice medium. In terms of my smile line right here, I do see just the slightest of settling. So we'll watch that throughout the day to see if that's going to either increase or stay the same. But all in all, I'm really enjoying this foundation and how it looks on the skin. I am going to definitely pay attention to my nose area. That's where I do produce my oils first. And so I'll see if I get any more perspiration around this area. I do have to put a disclaimer in. I've been filming pretty much all morning and I am hot, like hot. As you saw from the demonstration clip, I had on a thicker sweater before when I was putting on the foundation, and now I have on a lighter sweater, but like I need to take this off. So I might just be sweating and that's where the dew might be coming from. I'm not sure. But I do think that this is sitting really nicely on the skin. So I will check in with you all at the end of the day and share with you my final thoughts. So stay tuned. Okay guys, we are back at the end of the day. I have had this foundation on like 11 and a half hours. We're almost at the 12-hour mark. So we have got a good wear test. And I promise this is the same day, even though I have had on 3 different shirts in this video. Promise it's the same day. So almost 12 hours in, as you can see by my face, I am so happy with this foundation. Okay, so looking at my face and the details of my face, I definitely see some more dew coming around my nose, but not as much as I thought it would be based on how things looked at the 4-hour mark. I thought, I was looking kind of dewy already around the 4-hour mark, so I really thought I would have had more shine and more dew coming through at this point, you know, almost 8 hours later. And I feel like we're not looking too shabby. I do feel like I have some of the foundation kind of like gathering a little bit right around here. And hopefully you all can see what I'm referring to. And I can't figure out, I don't know, so I'll have to keep you all updated on this. I don't know if that is my concealer, because I did put concealer right around this area, or if it's the foundation. My under eye concealer, I think, worked really well with it. So this down here could just be from when I was eating. It really could be, because I mean, it would make sense that if the concealer kind of agitated or didn't work well with the foundation, we would also notice it in my under eye area because I used the same concealer. And in all actuality, I really enjoy how my under eye area looks with this concealer. So I'm gonna say that this maybe breaking up of the foundation is probably due more so to me eating versus the actual concealer itself. Blush is still intact. I can still see my bronzer all across my forehead. I feel things look good. And for the most part, I feel like my foundation is still there. Now, do I think this foundation could genuinely last 24 hours? I don't know. And I'm not gonna test that. But I do think this foundation did hold up well, and it did hold up pretty good for the length of time that I've had it on. To me, I feel like this foundation would really work well for normal skin. I also feel like this foundation could work very well for drier skin type. So I watched Morgan Turner's review of this foundation, and she does have more dry skin, and she did a comparison to the new foundation that I'm testing out today and also the older formula, the Glow formula. And she really enjoyed this particular foundation as well. She actually said that she enjoyed the look of this foundation on her skin more than the Glow one. And she was, stating that her skin is dry. So I feel like this foundation definitely could work well based on her video for dry skin types, normal skin types. I think if you have combination oily, I think you could definitely enjoy this foundation as well. And I would say this could also work for oily skin. Once again, you might have to prep your skin, use a mattifying primer, maybe go in a little heavier with your powders to if you don't like this much dew and radiance. But I don't see this being overly dewy to where I would say no, oily skin people probably won't like this. Regarding my smile lines, I don't feel like there was any additional settling from earlier today. I still see just the tiniest bit of creasing, which is what I noticed earlier today. So I'm very happy about that. It doesn't seem like it would be a foundation that really accentuates fine lines and that would really also gravitate to fine lines and settle there. So that is good to see. This foundation could be really good for someone who has more mature skin. But I like this one. All day I kept going, I like you. You're cute. I'm really happy to have you. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts on this foundation. Remember, if you are interested in this particular foundation, it is exclusive to Selfridges. That is the only place that you can purchase it right now. So I will link that information down below if you're interested in checking it out. Let me know your thoughts down below as to how you like this particular foundation. Let me know if you are interested in picking it up. I'd love to hear your thoughts. The outfit that I'm wearing is pajamas, because I'm about to get in bed. So these are some of my favorite pajamas from Target. These are so soft. I will link the pajamas in the description box below. This whole set is either $25 or $29. I have so many pairs of these pajamas, and I'm pretty sure y'all are sick and tired of me talking about them, but just in case you're new here, never heard me talk about them, you need to pick these up. They're so comfy. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you made it to this point in the video and you have still not subscribed, consider joining the Glam Girl Squad. We'd love to have you. If you are a returning subscriber of mine, so happy to have you. So glad that you decided to come back. And I am doing a giveaway on my January favorites video. I will link that for you in the cards. I'm giving away this PR package from Natasha Denona. They were so kind to send this to me, but I had already purchased this collection and reviewed it. So I figured I'll do a little giveaway for Valentine's Day. So if you are interested in potentially winning that, definitely check out my January favorites video for the details and to enter the giveaway there. Guys, that is it. Thank you so very much for watching, and I really hope to see you in my very next video. Bye, guys.